And welcome back to Campaigns of the Plains. This is our Season 2 D&D campaign, so a little bit of Final Fantasy mixed in on this one. So if you guys are big fans of the Final Fantasy franchise, you're going to see a lot of familiar things here. We also, on our YouTube channel, have our Campaign 1 done by our very own Matt in the Taldore setting. We also have a couple of smaller campaigns, some murder mysteries done by me, Humblewood done by Travis, and Honey Heist done by Alysia. We also have another campaign that is not D&D related whatsoever. It's Monster of the Week, so if you guys like shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or Supernatural, we actually model it after the Supernatural world, so you might see some familiar characters there. Make sure to go check us out there, where we release our newer episodes every Friday here on YouTube, so make sure to subscribe and comment and like the videos. We really do appreciate that, guys, but we understand sometimes you're not always able to get YouTube up, or maybe you shouldn't have it up in certain places. But we've got a resolution for that, don't we, Travis?
We do, but I just want to make sure Alysia's okay.
Listen, I'm going into my babushka era.
You really got to pull it over the head.
Because I'm channeling my inner old lady, because I'm cold, because we are, in fact, nerds, and we are in a basement in South Dakota, and it's like -5 outside.
-20 with
yes.
the
So listen, I'm
right.
cold.
Well, yeah, if you are huddled up like a babushka, or if you live in South Dakota and you don't have anywhere to go and you want to have something to listen to, head on over to our podcasts, either on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and a bunch of other smaller platforms in between. We release new episodes every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Central Time. We do that so that you have enough time in the morning to download it before your morning commute while your coffee is brewing. Make sure to go and follow us on your favorite platform, and that way you get notifications every time we drop a new episode. That's all I got. Back to you, Josh.
Awesome. Yep. So podcasts, YouTube. We also have some socials down in this general area below me. So we've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think we even have a TikTok floating around out there somewhere. So if you want to see what kind of shenanigans we get up to outside of the D&D table or tabletop table, make sure to go follow us over there. Check us out. We usually like to dress up and do nerdy things like Halloween and cosplay, or just drinking? I don't know. Anyway, what happened last time, Alysia?
We're in danger. Still.
As always.
Yeah. Okay, so it was the Zaddy battle of a century. Okay? Sun versus Zaddy, in fact. I also didn't try to hug a lot of things that were on fire or covered in some kind of goo, acidy goo. And even though the bomb burned her and the goo acided her, I think she was going to try and hug him again. Asher got hasted banishment.
He got heated.
He got
heated.
He didn't even get to use his haste because we won! Somehow. And then we ran up some stairs to another battle arena, and it is time for the Royal Rumble, I wrote. Also, Asher's... Nope. I said Asher's mom is here. I actually meant Milos' aunt is here, question mark. It was actually his mom. Three-way battle. That's all I got. Those are my notes.
Yeah, seemed pretty coherent. So you guys did battle with Milos' father, and he said that was enough, and you saw as Bork had a pretty heavy lead on you guys. Luckily, you reached the top of the tower here, and you see a round arena in front of you, and you also see Milos' biological mother, the queen. Milos' father had said that while a queen reigns, a new person couldn't take the throne. So, the fight coming forward will be a three-way match between Queen Vera and her champion, Sappos, the djinn that you had released prior to reaching the K-Wood, against Bork and his geomancer, undead geomancer, as Milos and Asher fight against these two different factions. You were all called towards the center, and a pedestal was raised. You placed your palm in the center, and it raised this barrier around this arena. The arena here is not very spacious. In diameter, there is only about 30 feet. So, you do not have a lot of space to work with. Queen Vera immediately jumps back, takes out her swords, and Sappho takes out her scimitar and shield as Boric whips back to his cape to show that he has a very large, great sword and has this, like, metal claw gauntlets. Has a bunch of, like, spikes on the end of it, and his geomancer friend whips out a bell focus, as well as something that those with decently high passive perceptions would have seen Jack slip him right before he stepped into the arena.
Oh, Milos, don't forget. I forgot. You have my ribbon.
Oh yeah.
So you get to spend. You can spend a charge to reroll a saving throw.
Oh, that's good to know.
So, he whips out.
Should have given him the stone of good luck too.
He whips out
That's fine.
this very dark-looking sickle in his hand. Looks like old iron, black iron, and it almost seems to drip with a shadowiness. You are all kind of triangulated across from each other. I'm assuming, Milos, you're allowing Asher to take the lead in front of you.
Yep.
Asher, are you...
Sure.
Okay. Sappho takes the lead in front of Queen Vera, and Boric actually steps in front of the Geomancer. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
My favorite. It's not rolling well right now.
They never roll well when you need them to.
No. I was rolling like 16th and 17th just now, and now I did not roll that. It's hard to read.
You forgot to bring your initiative tracker.
I have to remember next time.
Yeah, I got one for Christmas. It's a sword, and you can stick all the names in it so everyone can see it.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would be good for visual, for at least for the people in here. I don't know if they see it very well.
Oh. You're fine.
There should be something in D&D Beyond that you can like add.
I think that there is.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, but I don't know how to use it. It might just be for him to use.
All right, Milos.
Dirty 20.
20. Asher.
6.
6.
Okay.
Yep.
Dokie.
No, I think you get to reroll.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure I heard you say you had advantage for some reason.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think Bing did.
Milos,
big.
you are actually the first to act.
Oh, okay. I have a potion of Hermes sandals. Is it just a manipulation to grab it and hand it to Asher?
Just break it on the back of his head.
Unfortunately,
Does
you
it-
do not have that skill. That is something.
Yeah,
that,
I figured.
that only Marquies can do. But yeah, to be able to hand it over to him would be an interaction.
Would it be an action to give it to him, like to force feed it to him?
To force feed it, it certainly would. Yes.
Open up.
Okay.
Say ah.
I have two more questions. Do I still have concentration of Call Lightning, considering it's a 10-minute concentration duration?
I thought you said you dropped it.
No, I decided not to.
Oh,
Because Cure Wounds doesn't require concentration. There was another spell I was going to do instead, but I decided against it. If I could keep it.
You do have Call Lightning, however, you would have had to move it along.
Oh, because yeah, it's a cloud, isn't it?
Mhm.
I mean, he could just be following above his head.
He would have to use
I mean,
his action to move it, and you guys would not
Instead-
have time to
Yeah.
run up the stairs.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Okay. So I'll have lost that. That's fine.
check.
So I will just use my action to feed the Hermes sandals to Asher, and I still have Dusty. Correct? He came with us.
I believe so. Yep.
Okay. So I will have him move up next to Asher and get in melee with Boric. And he is gonna smack Boric. Well, he's gonna try at least. Oh, that's a natural 19 plus 9, so 28 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. So that is a whole 8 earth damage.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. That's it. That's my action, bonus action. I'm assuming there's no more movement I can do behind me to like.
No, you'd be pressed up against the barrier here.
Right. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, I'll just stay put.
Do, 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 do. So, after Milos is Sappho. You see as Sappho starts to chant something, and you see as she looks back towards Vera, and a kind of ruby light seems to emanate from them now. So after that, she just kind of takes a defensive stance and stands in front of Vera. That's Sappho's turn. It is Boric's turn. He looks at you, Milos, and he says, "These petty creatures will crumble in front of me." And you see him reach out with his gauntleted hand towards Dusty. And I need Dusty to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I mean, he has okay con, but fine, great.
It's a 19 hit, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, that hits,
Okay.
but that's a 22 con save.
Okay, so
Oh, natural 20.
7, 8, 9. So that's 14 piercing damage.
Oh. So he is resistant to piercing, so that's halved.
Okay. It's magical piercing.
It just says damage resistance piercing. I don't know.
Okay. So it was supposed to be earth. Like, that's what we had the piercing damage. There's just no indicator.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I knew what you're
So
talking
it
about,
should be.
It's
It
still,
should be the full.
so full 14. Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
There is some kind of connection with his gauntleted hand and Dusty for a second, as he seems to like pull away a little bit of that light that is the Luopan inside of Dusty, and you feel that connection almost like run taut between you and your Luopan.
Leave my Dusty alone.
That was his first attack. And then he's going to make a second attack with his sword. That is a natural 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So that's 22 slashing damage.
Oh. Dusty's still alive.
No, he'll wait. Never mind. So that is Borik's turn. Next up is Vera. So she kind of takes her time and like looks about, and then she is going to say there are too many people on this battlefield, and she is gonna go after Dusty.
My poor Dusty.
He didn't deserve this life.
Right.
Right.
So she takes her 2 short swords and does a little bit of a twirl, and let's do 6. It was a natural 20, by the way. I sent the picture in the chat
of course.
for you.
I need you to stop.
It's the yellow die. It is on fire tonight.
I told you. I got 2.
Gross.
Nope. So it's 4 and 4. So 16 plus 4 is 20. So 20 slash damage.
Oh, he's gone. But as he dies, we'll use my reaction to make him explode. So anything within 10 feet of him, other than me, of course, has to make a dex save.
Okay. She is going to use her uncanny dodge.
So she'll take half damage if she succeeds,
Yep.
right? So it's dex save DC 17.
Which I'm glad she did, because that is only an 11 for her.
Well, the damage is only 7, but
They both
she
fail.
would take half, so it'd be 3.
Okay.
But Borik takes 7.
All right. Okay. With that, she would have used about 15. She's gonna back up right behind Sappho again and just kind of survey the situation. After Vera is Asher.
He would look at you and say, where do we start?
I will point at Borik, be like, he's our first target. Perhaps even the Geomancer. They both seem like they're pretty deadly. I will glance at both Sappho and Queen Vera and say, we'll leave them to last.
Okay. How far away is Borik?
They're only about 10 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. So he can just I guess he'd run up to Borik, and he will swing. He can swing 3 times?
Yep.
First one's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Next one's 25.
That'll hit.
And then 15.
50 will not hit.
Okay. So first one is 15. And then 13. And then... Oh, I should have Hunter's marked him as a bonus. Can I do that in hindsight?
After the fact, I will allow you to.
Okay. So I can use that.
'Cause you still have your bonus action.
I still have a bonus action, right? So that adds... Is it just a d6?
Yeah.
Okay,
Per hit.
Per hit, yeah.
Mm.
That's only 4 more.
Okay.
Leave that out to remember. And then there's no point in moving because he would get an opportunity reaction. So he will just stay there.
Okie dokie. After Asher is the Geomancer.
Does the haste give you a bonus to your AC too?
Yeah, so
Yes.
It does.
Okay.
I think the Geomancer is just going to smile and laugh menacingly.
Fun.
That's an action, right?
Yeah.
That's an action and a bonus action,
Yeah.
at least.
Towards the back corner, kind of in between you and Vera, he's going to cast Fireball.
Rude.
Cool.
Counterspell.
Unfortunately, the person that could do that is not in with them.
Is that gonna hit?
It's going to hit Vera, Sappho. It should just barely touch Asher and hit you.
Okay.
So Dex saves from everybody.
It's 19 save.
19 does save. Yep.
Well, I rolled a 1 and an 11. So 13.
Okay. So that's a fail.
Cool.
And then I need it from Vera and Sappho. Ooh. Unfortunately, they both failed. So this is 10d6.
Oh,
Just a
that's a
little
that's a
bit.
5th level fireball.
Mhm.
Yeah, hopefully he's only got 1.
Depends on what level it is.
Depending on what level he is, yeah.
Zuntide.
I have advantage on
Jeez.
sneezes.
5. 11, 12, 16, 22, 20. And then 26, 30, 34, 38, and 39 points of fire damage.
39 half is 18? 19?
Well, 39
It's 19,
would be
isn't it?
40. Half that is
So it'd be
12,
19.
19.
Oh, that was a good chunk.
Luckily, Sappho. Oh, she's Jin, not any Freedy, so she takes that full damage. Okay. That is his action.
If we had freed Sappho, she would have been dead. Or we would have just fought for her.
Probably. Because I think we knew that the queen would have died without Sappho.
Yeah. So our good deeds made this harder.
In theory. I mean, we don't know if she's going to try and kill us.
That is the Geomancer, so Milos, it is your turn.
I mean,
Okie
are
dokie.
these fights to the death, or just until somebody resigns or
Right.
or forfeits or
It's
whatever?
my first time.
So yeah, so they might kill you.
I don't know. I'm registered at a different.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm registered in nowhere because I live in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Right.
You vote with pine cones.
Yeah.
Well, I did not like that the stupid fucking druid hit me with a fucking fireball. I think I'm going to. That is. I will cast Chromatic Orb at him, I think.
Okie dokie.
That's 24 to hit.
24 will definitely hit.
Okie dokie. I'll make it thunder damage. Sure, why not?
Thunder damage. Oh.
Okay. 5 plus 7 is 12. 5 is 17. 17 plus 7, 24. Plus 6, 30. Plus 5. 35 thunder damage.
Nice.
So that's my action. I don't think I have bonus actions now that I don't have a Lupin. I can't cast another spell, so that's what I got.
All right. It is Sappho's turn. She is not a fan of getting hit with that fireball either.
Good. Everybody hate on the Geomancer.
Yeah. Great idea.
Yeah.
Not this one, the other one.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she's gonna go do. She's gonna make 2 swipes with her sword at the Geomancer. One's a natural 20, and the other is only an 11. So, but the natural 20 hits. That is a short sword. Where's
You
your
should have the
damage?
other people roll for you. They're not doing anything.
What?
Should everyone?
Should.
They're not doing anything.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
They're not rolling.
I'll pass the
natural
yellow one
20s.
around and see
Yeah.
how many criticals we can get.
Right.
Right.
So that is and her wind damage.
And give me somebody's stats. I'll just be the bad guy. I don't mind hurting my friends with another character. Give me the.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, give me the Geomancer.
Because there's
I'll
4
cast
of them,
Fireball.
right?
So you see as this Gale starts to whip around her scimitar, and she slashes quickly twice, and the form of the Geomancer just slumps into a pile.
Yeah.
And you see the Pyreflies start to float a little bit above him. And she seems pretty pleased with herself, so she's gonna just kind of be like, "Ha!
I'll send your friends later." Ellie screams.
Wow, that was I did do quite a number to that Geomancer, but I didn't expect you to fucking annihilate him, Sappho.
How much damage was it?
What's that?" She did 32 points of damage. So.
Pretty good.
So he had,
You only had 60 something, right?
67.
He's a
70, something like that.
Geomancer.
She
a whole lot of health. I don't know how much health Milos has, I guess.
You
but
say that, Milos, and she just flexes, and
she's so cool. I don't
she's
even care if she's not on our side right now.
she's pretty built, so she's got some muscles, some
Ellie
big mommy
swoops.
muscles.
Ellie swoops.
Mhm.
Big mommy muscle.
Am I attracted to this?
Mommy milkers.
After Sappho is Boric. He looks back at the Geomancer and just kind of scoffs, but then looks at you, since you're right in front of him in his face.
Yeah.
He is actually going to you see him like reach into his pocket, and he pulls something out, and he tries to hit you with it. We'll see if it
die. He's the only one who can revive anyone.
Does a 24 hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Damn.
Yeah. Yep.
So it doesn't do any damage. But you need to make me two Constitution saving throws. Sorry.
Natural 20.
Okay.
So that's a 27.
And second one?
A 10.
10. So you saved against being petrified.
I guess
Nice.
that's good.
Oh,
But
You got 4 needles, though, right?
Not with you.
Well, like,
Well, I mean, yeah.
you are paralyzed.
so I can't.
You are frozen up.
So out of commission.
stiff.
Just for now. A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. You automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
Oof.
But you're not petrified, so you're not stone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
I can't
good.
attack.
I don't save against it, though. So you will lose a turn, probably.
After he throws that vial at you, he actually just kind of smiles, and he walks over to Milos, and he's going to take a swipe at you with his sword. Natural 18 for 22.
It's a disadvantage because my displacement cloak.
You are correct.
Okay, had that.
Natural 18 for 22.
Ah, fine. Yes, it hits.
Oh, this dice is funny.
I would
Try
like-
rolling with that, Eric. Tell me what happens.
I would like to petition that you use a different dice.
9.
Yeah.
What about you, Christian? Let me see. Send it around the
Don't
table.
give it back.
6.
Send it over to Paige. Let's see.
9.
Don't give it back.
3.
He freely gave it up.
That's true. You don't have to give it back ever again.
No.
Ever again.
On par. 2 on par. Oh, 20. There we go.
What the?
Oh, she got a 20.
All right. 16.
That's pretty good.
6. 5.
All right. No. Give it back.
I got it.
Give it back.
I got it.
Give it back.
Too
I
bad.
got it.
Give it back.
It's a different die.
Thank you.
Pick a different one that it looks yellow.
Yeah.
It's actually green.
Throw it over here.
yeah, throw it at us.
I would like
Just-
to.
All right.
Spray some water.
Oh,
Okay,
can't see
I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
it is. How did you do that?
Magic.
Magic.
I rolled a 10, so
Good job, honey.
So it's 10 slashing damage.
Oh,
That is his turn. It is Vera's turn. She doesn't like what Boric has done. Hmm. Yeah. So. Sorry, playing 3D chess against myself is interesting.
I'm telling you. Let me be Sappho.
She is going to go up, and she is going to take a swipe at you after, but she then is going to move on and take a swipe against Bork. So she has advantage against you. But 22 will not hit you.
22
Right?
is my armor class.
That is your armor class with haste and your shield.
Mhm.
I thought it was higher.
You it used to be 23, and then when you redid stuff, it's now 20.
It should be 23 because
Oh,
you
then
have
it's
your
25.
materia. What?
Then it would be 25.
Because you have your +2 on there, right?
I think so. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Then that doesn't figure into the materia doesn't figure in.
Yeah. The item. So yeah,
I would have a
this
lot more.
this wouldn't have
Would
hit
it-
you.
Would he have hit me? Would
With
he
a
roll
20.
His was
one?
26, wasn't it?
No, it's 24.
I was like, I think it was 24.
It was 24.
So
Oh,
wouldn't
so
have
the
hit
first
me
one
with
wouldn't
that
have hit you
dagger.
either.
he would
So
not.
you should be petrified.
Well, he's
I
not
would-
petrified.
I would be paralyzed.
Yeah,
Or-
he would be
Or
paralyzed.
paralyzed, yeah.
So, yeah. So,
Oh.
yep.
You'll have to remember to like you can I think
I
manually.
could, yeah,
add
I
in.
thought you went in and did stuff, and I was like, oh, I guess you took away my 23.
I did because we changed it because the materia, like
Yeah.
having to equip it and whatnot. So, yeah. So
So,
you
yeah.
should be 25 with haste.
Okay.
So,
So I don't know.
she's gonna
Yeah.
miss then.
Okay.
But she is. Are you gonna take a swipe at her? As she?
Oh, if she's leaving, this is who is this?
This is Queen Vera.
Oh, I'll hit your mom.
Blasphemy.
17.
17 does not hit her.
Okay, I'm not gonna hit your mom. I'm gonna push her
Oh, okay.
away. I'm gonna point her in the
Just
direction with my
push.
sword.
Poosh.
It was just you two were just pretending to hit each other
Yeah.
so that it looked like you were fighting
Clank,
against each
clank
other.
with the trolley.
Yeah, look,
Go
we
over there.
tried.
Right.
Look, we tried.
Yeah.
She's going to miss Boric as well. So.
Oh, why is she the queen?
Ah.
She should.
Come on, Mom, you can do better.
Uh huh. Cheering her on.
Of course I'm turning my mom on.
Asher, it is your turn.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm no longer anything, right?
Nope.
Well, cool. And Boric is still right there. Is she next to Boric?
Yeah.
Can I
Both of
move
them.
to get advantage from her?
No.
Because she's not my
She's
ally?
not your ally.
What about with me?
No.
You're already behind me, aren't you?
He was
No,
trying to
he-
attack
he ran
her. Her for
But I
advantage.
thought Bork
With
went into
Bork.
melee.
No, I was trying to attack
Yeah,
Boric with advantage. because of
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
With-
her.
then,
But she's not my ally, so I don't get advantage.
But Bork is in
from-
melee with Milos.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, then I would move to figure out how I can get that.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's roll these with advantage. Well, good, because that first one's a 1. Then it's an 18, so that's a 27.
That'll
Okay.
hit.
So that's one hit. A dirty 20, or another dirty 20. That's the second hit. 21, or an 18. So that's 3 hits.
The second one will not hit.
What was it?
21, you said?
I don't remember.
You said 21 and 18.
Oh, he's not 21? Oh.
Nope.
Okay, so 2 hits.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit this. So 5, and then I think that's a 6. Yeah, so 11 for Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
9 for 1 hit, and 13 for another.
Okay.
And then can I throw a Searing Smite on her as a bonus, or can I at least cast it so next time I hit?
You
How
can
does it-
smite after.
That's
your
on
turn.
hit.
Yeah, it's on hit.
So, yeah, it's not a bonus or anything. I'm pretty
It's a
sure.
bonus to cast it.
Oh, right for cleric, not paladin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you can still
Um,
smite on hit. It just uses one of your.
Yeah, it just says the next time you hit a creature,
Yeah, you haven't used any
you can use a bonus on this.
bonus actions this turn, so I'll allow you to do it on the last hit.
Okay, so I will do that. That's only 3 fire, I think.
Okay.
But you hunter's marked him, remember?
Yeah, I already
He already did the
I
100
already
mark
did that.
damage.
I got like 11 or something like that. So he is ignited in flames, and so at the start of each of his turn, he must make a Constitution saving throw, or take another D6 of fire, or someone else can try to put him out.
Sounds good.
The smell of burning hair.
Right?
After Asher, Asher, you look back for a second there after unleashing that smite. You see that geomancer that had been crumpled suddenly stand up and start popping things back into place.
Oh, he's undead.
And
Oh,
that
yeah, that's
sickle
right. He is undead. I forgot about that.
shines again.
Shines bright like a diamond.
It shines bright like a diamond.
Okay, we'll kill him again, and then I'll send him. It's fine.
Yeah. I'll take that sickle.
he is going to cast a spell. Yeah. He is going to start it. He doesn't really care about Boric, honestly. He is going to start it just a couple feet in front of him.
Listen, I'm just here to kill.
Yeah. He's going to cast Tidal Wave.
Oh, well, you know what? He's going to deal with a Bork's fire problem.
Yeah, right?
Here, I'll put you out.
Yeah, exactly. So I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
Is does the barrier around the battlefield act as a barricade to damage for us?
He's just
Yes.
inventing Blitzball.
Perfect.
He's just to fill this up and we're
With
all going to
water?
be
Yeah.
Blitzball tournament.
You're all going to be
Yep.
kicking balls at each other?
Oh, God.
Is it a deck save? Is that what you said?
Yeah, dexterity saving throws.
Please succeed, because he sounds like he rolled a lot really high.
No,
Does
Sappho
does a 16 succeed?
16 does not succeed.
Don't forget you have the ribbon.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna use a ribbon charge to
Ribbon
reroll
charge.
that. Yeah.
16.
16 does not save.
Hopefully I don't go down on this.
Don't do it.
I didn't get healed going into from the last
That's
battle.
much better.
Okay.
That was better. I thought we were all going to fight.
I did too.
Does 22 save?
22 saves.
Okay.
So you'll take half as much and not be knocked prone.
That sounds like a lot of dice he's holding in his hand.
It's 48.
48!
Not
That
48.
could be a lot. 4d8.
That one.
It could be 48.
It could be a lot. So let's
Roll
keep
one.
some.
It could only be 32.
And 5
Right?
is
Yeah, how high's
20.
your health?
That's the max. It could be
Above that.
22, yeah.
So it's 26 points of damage.
That's pretty good.
Huh. I'm nearly my current age.
Oh.
Oh, I am almost at my current age as well.
21?
Yep, right. 21.
Vera is going to uncanny dodge because fuck that shit. Sappho's looking pretty rough though, and
Somebody yell,
Boric
"Oh,
is
she's so
looking
cute."
awful.
I love
And everybody but the Geomancer and Milos are knocked prone.
Does it push too? Or does it just knock him prone?
Just knocked prone, no push.
Well, if anyone smelled bad, now they don't.
Right.
Fine.
So, needless to say, yes, the fire is out on Boric. The water, as you guys are outside, like pushes up against the barrier, the dome-like barrier, and like you feel like for a second it's actually going to hit you, but then like the barrier, as soon as the water hits, becomes visible again and like sloshes the water, and then it just kind of dissipates.
See what?
Whoa, that was
Then
a
the
cool
splash zone.
feature.
Shamu. Oh man.
What are Bork's cronies doing? The ones that aren't in battle. What are they doing?
It's just Jack.
Is he just watching?
Just checking.
Just jacking?
Yep. Just jacking around.
In the corner? In the corner?
Jacking in the corner,
Jacking
yeah.
in the corner?
Yep.
Jacking in the box?
How many puns can we get to?
Jacking the beanstalk?
Oh man.
Something disgusting.
Yeah, that's all he's gonna do for now. Milos, you are up.
Okay. Can I get within melee of Asher?
Yeah, you just swing around by Boric.
I'm cool.
You would
Don't waste your turn.
be leaving Vera's.
I'm willing to take that chance.
She's
So I will
gonna
swing
swing at you.
She is prone, so she has disadvantage, right?
That's true, and she has disadvantage from your cloak anyway too.
She does.
Quadruple dip.
Yeah, no, she misses you.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna walk over to Asher and like just lay my hand on her shoulder, be like, "You got this, bro. We got this. It's okay." And I'm gonna cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds, and I'm going to use the Staff of Restoration. So it twin casts as a bonus action. So we both get a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Is that the twin staff?
Yeah.
I believe that you have to have Ellie, I believe, or is it Becky that has the other staff?
No, that's not the staff.
Are you thinking of the bangle?
That's the bangle.
Oh, that's the Bengals. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Yep, you're good.
Okay, so charge from that 3rd level Cure Wounds. Okay. 3d8.
Just undo that tidal wave.
Oh. Okay, 9 plus. Oh, goddamn. 11, 16 healing.
I'll take it. That's one more round, right?
Yeah. Okie dokie. That's my action and bonus action, right? Because it burns my bonus action, and it's
To
an
use
action
the
to
charge.
cast, right?
Yep.
So that is my turn, I guess. I guess I'll try and move away from Boric as well. I might as well.
Okay.
He still has disadvantage. So.
Yeah, he would still try to take a swipe at you. And he fails.
Woohoo!
Anything else?
Nope. I think that's it.
Okay.
I'll move over, like, not close to the Geomancer, but, like, within, 10, 15 feet of him. So I'm, like, in his vicinity. If he wants to come up and stab me, I guess.
Sounds good. Alright. It is Sappho's turn. She's not super thrilled with that one. So... think. Yeah. So she is gonna stand up. Use half her movement, and she is going to make some somatic gestures with her hands and her weapons, and they start to fly out, and the shield of stealth flies over to Vera and starts to float around her, and then the sword itself floats freely by Sappho, and she is going to clap her hands together, and she is going to cast... Does she have the space for this? Sorry, I just had to look at dimensions on here. Yeah, she's gonna take a bite out of your book, Milos, and you see this thundercloud appear overhead within the dome, and she is gonna point to the geomancer and be like, "Fuck you, buddy. Killed you once, I'm gonna do it again." And dex save from the geomancer is a natural 20.
You still have damage?
You still have damage, so the geomancer just kind of smiles as he, deftly, undeadly dodges to the side. Half of 40-10. There's 10. There's a 10. There's 10. 11, 21. So 31 points of electric damage.
Oh. It's still 15.
Exactly.
Hopefully he healed less than that.
He still looks fine.
God damn.
Borik's turn. He's gonna stand up, and he is going to see you're on the ground, and he's gonna take a swing at you. A couple of swings, actually. Since you are prone, he has advantage.
But he has to beat a 25.
Right. Well, that's roll 20.
It's a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
The other one was an 8. So that's the first swing. The next one is a 14, which will fail. And 24 was not going to hit you. So the natural 20 is going to hit you. Large. And yeah, I think he's going to. Yeah, he's going to smite you on top of this.
Oh.
So, branding smite is what he's going to be using. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19. 14 is 23. And another 3 is 26. So 26 points of damage.
Ow. Well, that good thing Milos healed you.
Right.
He stood up. He attacked you. He's already used his elixir. He doesn't have any other bonus actions. Yes. I think that's it for him. So, it is Vera's turn after that. She is going to stand up. And she's going to take a couple of swings. Gosh. Geomancer's down.
Moves down.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was still
Or
there.
no, he's still standing. Yeah, you're
He
there.
gets knocked down, but he gets back up again.
Mm-hmm.
You never
His
gonna
name's
keep
Tub
him down.
Puppy.
Uh-huh.
Chumbawamba.
Shumble
That's literally what I put.
He's tub thumping.
He is just
Oh, yeah.
his name is Chumbawamba. He is an undead GM.
Grand Hierophant Chumbawamba.
But you two are both there, and you might take swings if she moves. So she's just gonna try to stab both of you. One against you. 16's not gonna hit you. But against Borik, 24 is gonna hit him. So she finally lands a hit.
She's not been doing well.
You guys are beefy boys. That's not who she's usually used to
Yeah, it
dealing
seems
with.
like she's more of a rogue with her sneak attack. No, not sneak attack, but her uncanny dodge. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was saving this for you, but she is going to use it on Boric. She's going to use her Queen's Aspiration to force him into a Wisdom saving throw. It's only 8 points of damage, but that's not the important part. You guys see as she stabs him with this Kopesh short sword, and you see as this pulse of arcane energy goes from her hand through the blade of the sword, and all of a sudden you see Boric just kind of stand like straight, and his eyes kind of gloss over, and then all of a sudden he like looks over at you, Milos, and readies his weapon.
Oh shit.
Asher, it's your turn.
Well, he will stand up.
Good call.
Yeah, seems like the thing to do. How does Boric look besides semi-possessed?
He's taking quite a bit of damage. He's looking pretty rough.
Okay. Okay. I will. I'm gonna take a couple swings at him. I'll take the first 2. 26 or an 18, which does not hit, right?
No.
Okay. So he takes 2 for the hunter's mark, and then another 10.
You're still hasted. Did you roll
Yeah.
your other attack?
No, I haven't
Okay.
rolled the third one,
Oh, okay.
just in case. How does he look now?
He's still standing, but he's pretty rough.
Okay, I will.
I think that we should be ready to fight. What's his name?
I'm gonna roll
Jack.
one more time.
As soon as this battle's over.
It's a natural
I might
1.
not like the result of this guy dying for it.
And then he is going to action surge.
The action surge.
So he should get 3 more swings, right?
It's done again.
'Cause
One
you get
attack.
He's here
One
with
attack.
Borg, so
You get a
I
whole
think that he
new
might become violent
round
with
of
Borg.
it.
Yeah, so you just get another 3.
It's
right?
another action, I believe. It's
Yeah, it's another
Got
action,
some other
but
yeah,
I'm
moves
if
hasted
you use an
to
attack.
do.
Yep.
So, okay. So I'm swinging one more time. That's a 20.
Interesting.
Does not hit.
It does not hit.
It's an 11. And that is a 13. So I
Oof.
wasted that.
Fortunately, those. It doesn't even seem like he's kind of fighting it. He's just like focused in on Milos, and as you're like swinging, he's not even like paying any attention to you, even on the swings that you are landing there.
That I think is all I can do. That's because I used that. I don't really have any other bonus actions.
Okay.
That was a shitty round. I
You hit,
probably
at least you hit a couple of times.
1 out of 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. And I am basically dead. So I'm just using-
yes.
Well, it seems like he's focused on Milos when he runs away.
Quick
Well, Milos
question.
is basically dead.
Yeah, but when he runs away, he's trying to attack him.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So
inside
I
him.
cast Hex on Daddy Milos last combat. Because I'm a warlock, technically I will have, if I maintain concentration, I can keep that up for 24 hours. Could I attempt to... I can move the Hex as a bonus action. Can I attempt to move it onto Boric?
The moment that you attempt to make any kind of contact with Boric, the shield immediately shuts you out.
Yeah. Just checking.
Doesn't hurt to try, honey.
Doesn't hurt to try, yep.
Becky, I told Din, but we need to watch out for. And I like gesture my head over at Jack. I think he might become violent if Borg dies.
Whatever.
Okay.
Like,
I just.
you know what?
know
Everyone's out to fucking kill us.
Yeah.
Believe me, I fucking know.
It just, when we fought that other guy, I can't remember his name, but it was like Rook or something. I don't know. He was really hard to fight, and so and this guy beat the shit out of Joker. So
Yeah. Well, you know what? There's currently 6 of us and 1 of him. Maybe there'll be less by the time this fight is over, but we still outnumber him. So I think we got it.
I don't know if outnumbering an enemy really matters when they're really strong, but okay, I'll have faith.
So
Had a girl.
the Geomancer is still standing.
Ace. His name was Ace, not Rook. Rook is like chess.
I think you mean Grand Hierophant Chumbawamba.
Yes.
Gosh, he's just he's having a good time. This Geomancer.
And when you're Chumbawamba, every day is just a good day.
When you drink a vodka drink, you drink a lager drink. It's just every day is a party.
Right?
You drink a cider drink.
You sing, yeah.
Sing some
Sing
songs.
songs to remind me of the good times.
Mm-hmm.
You sing songs to
Remind you of the bad times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny boy.
So, the Geomancer starts to weave some spellage in his hands, and he is going to aim it at you, Milos.
Ugh, of course.
That is either a 17 or a 19, so 17 is the lower one.
So that misses.
Misses? Okay. A good thing, too, is this crack of energy just kind of, the cloak manages to just keep you from this danger as you see, feel this,
that cloak of displacement is the MVP.
damage.
Yeah.
Seriously, MVP.
Milos, it is your turn.
Okay. How rough does both Boric and the Geomancer look?
I mean, the Geomancer's dead, so that's subjective.
Right.
But Boric looks really rough.
Okay. I'm going to try and do a Scorching Ray at both of them. And I'm going to do... 2 at Boric, 1 at the Geomancer.
Before you roll, actually, I'm gonna let you roll your 2 against Boric first for a second.
Okay. Both are well over 20.
Okay. Before you release the spell, Milos, you hear a voice in your head. It's the voice of Sappho, and she says, "Do you trust me?"
I respond, yes?
Send one of those beams towards your mother.
Okay. I'll send 1 at each of them. I'll send 1 at Boric, 1 at the Geomancer, and 1 at Vera.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll your damage against Vera first.
Okay. That is... Oh, it just destroys. Okay. That is a whole 3 fire damage.
And then your damage against Boric.
Okay. That's 7 fire damage.
So, I'm going to have you break your limits in a moment. But the beam that you send towards your mother, you see Sappho has placed that shield near your mother that's kind of floating around protecting her. beam is easily dodged by Vera, but you see that shield move just behind the beam, and the beam redirects towards that collar on her neck. And you see Sappho immediately go up with her sword and slice at that collar. And it falls from her, clatters to the ground from her neck. And she suddenly, looks around like she does not know where she has been. Go ahead and break your limits on Boric.
Oh.
Okay. I will have it pierce directly through, his mouth. So his mouth is just ah, and it just shoots in his mouth and ricochets a bit and explodes
Blows
all
head
over.
up. Oh my god.
And yeah, he just and faints and dies.
Okay. So Boric is a steaming mess inside of his armor.
Wow, I was not trying to do that, but
Becky's just.
You see as Sappho catches your aunt because she looks like she's almost about to faint, and she catches her, but she also slices at that pedestal that had been in the middle of the room, and the dome falls down, and you see now, the rest of you that were watching for Jack, as he suddenly seethes into this giant darkness.
I was watching
and he
for
says,
that.
"How dare you ruin my plans!"
Can I cast a spell on him because I was watching him?
You certainly can.
I'm going to try to cast slow on him.
Okay.
It's a 16 wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Yeah. It might not work, but I'll try.
You rolled a 15.
Ooh.
Sweet. Okay. Then his speed is halved. He takes a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions. And can either use an action or bonus action on his turn.
What?
Can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Those that were not in combat, you have a moment as Ellie has seized upon his reaction towards doing anything.
If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20 on an 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn. So Ellie slows him, and then she runs really far away from him.
Those of you outside, you have a moment. You are about 15 feet from Jack right now, so you have a moment to do something.
Ellie literally screams, "Get him!" And she casts slow at him.
You have a brief second.
Becky casts polymorph on herself and turns into a huge giant crab.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that she went crab.
She just evolving, that's it.
Yeah.
So you're giant crab?
But yeah, I'm a giant huge crab. But it's black and green naturally.
Okay. So
And yeah.
okay. Din, are you doing anything?
Can I Hunter's Mark him?
Certainly can.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark him.
You still have your action.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Do it.
Eyes. Yeah, delay
Yeah.
is
17.
17 hits with his -2.
Oh yeah. Is the zombie guy still alive?
We'll get to him in a second.
Well, is he within 40 feet of Joker? Because that slow would have hit him too.
Jack?
Or Jack. That slow would have hit him too then. He's a 40-foot cube.
It would have, but it would have also hit Asher then.
Ugh. I would have made it so it wouldn't hit Asher.
Yeah, so it would have only hit.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know where everybody was in the playing field.
Yeah.
Wait, Asher wasn't by...
It would have when the dome went down.
Oh, the dome's down?
But Asher
Mhm.
wasn't
Yeah.
by
Oh.
the necromancer, was he? Or the dead guy?
Yeah.
The
Oh, I
dome
was in
went
front of
down?
Boric.
Yeah, he was by Boric.
Yeah, and he was right behind you.
Oh, okay.
So,
8 damage.
8 damage. And, okay.
Oh, I can general attack.
And Hunter Mark. Did you do your Hunter Mark damage?
Hunter Mark,
Yeah, that's another D6.
I know, I need a sign back here. That just
And you
says
have
counter-smart.
multiple attacks.
6. Yes.
Okay, so that's 14.
And then a second attack.
Yep.
17 again.
Yep.
12. 16.
All right. 30. Nice. Marquies.
Yeah. I am going to pull a star off of my robe,
Ooh.
which casts Magic Missile at 5th level
Ooh.
at him.
Like 9 darts.
It is
Where's that?
total of 4 darts, I guess.
At level 5?
Or
You have like 3 at level.
oh, it
You have
starts
3
at
at level
3.
1,
Four,
Yeah.
four,
and then 2,
7
3,
darts.
4, 5. Yeah, 7 darts. So 7 d4s.
Plus 7, right?
I might have to go and break open another box. Oh, God. Where? Yeah. Whew. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I had to have a lot more than I. That is 23.
Nice.
Good plus.
That's with the plus.
So you guys actually, why don't you go ahead and describe us how that's how everyone's attack looks, because it is simultaneous. Are you attacking as a crab, by the way, Becky? You still have that option.
Yeah, for sure.
With the knife?
No, she will attack with her giant claw now.
Okay.
She is a huge beast, by the way.
Yep.
Huge bitch.
Anyway, she is a huge bitch.
She's a huge bitchy beast.
So that's 22 to hit. And does that hit?
It will hit, yes.
Okay, just checking.
The target is considered grappled.
Yes. She will do 40-10 bludgeoning damage. What?
I'm just imagining all these things appear, and then you just turn into a giant crab and smack this thing.
Right. Because that's how Becky do.
I guess you claw it.
That was 40-10. So, 9.
It's plus 5.
14 plus 4, I believe. Oh, plus 5.
Oops. Fuck. Well,
The crab crashed it.
The
Suspense!
The crab killed it.
crab crash.
Crab rangoon.
Crab crash.
So, like, crab rave?
So that's 19 bludgeoning damage, and the target is grappled.
Okay. So
Poor guy's having a rough day.
I have this mental image as the barrier is starting to come down, that Ellie, the immediate second, because she's been watching him, like, immediately unleashes slow onto...
it's a drop of molasses, so I imagine she reaches into her bag and pulls out this, like, thing of syrup and dumps some into her hand and just, like, squeezes it between her fingers to form, like, a little magic ball of syrup and just launches it at him.
All right.
He's just like, why is it sticky?
And then also, if a little bit of Alysia is in Ellie, she's like, oh my god, my hands!
No, the magic pulls up all of the stickiness. It's fine.
Oh, okay. But
she just rubs them on Becky as she runs by as a crab.
Oh, sweet crab.
you see as Jack had started to like summon this scythe in his hand, and he is like slowed down as he is starting to. You see that Reaper-like image behind him with that angel like figure on his shoulder, that fallen angel, and you see as he's like slowing down, he's like suddenly realizing that he is slowed, and you see as Din knocks a couple of those light arrows in her bow as Becky like comes in as giant crab, picks him up, holds him in the air, and like gets hit with a couple of the arrows as
Becky
well
was just
as
making him an easier target.
exactly,
Yeah.
as well as Marquies just ripping a star off, and then suddenly like these 7 points of light just careen on him, and he looks rough and tattered. But you see as he is starting to come back, this figure on his shoulder like starting to wail, and suddenly you see a presence that you're pretty sure had entered the tower with you, but you had not seen since then. Joker appears behind Jack, and he says, "No, you're done." And you see him rip this essence from Jack, and Jack like screams.
But in slow motion.
Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. It's like the part where in the Mummy where the Emotep gets his the soul part, the immortality taken out of him, and he just like Joker just like rips it out and like absorbs it into himself, and you see Jack goes limp in Becky's giant crab claw.
Oh.
Pincer him in half, just in case. Pin. Eat him.
Becky just pulls it underneath and just
Oh God!
Are you licking him? Or are you eating him?
eating.
You're just gonna straight up eat this dude.
Yeah, why
pincer
not?
mouth.
I'm a crab.
He's sweet. He's got molasses
Yeah, right
all
now
over him.
Becky has the intelligence
That's you,
of a
never
crab
mind.
because it's polymorph.
Yes.
So.
Why not? I'm a crab. Okay, that's fine.
Just let Becky eat that thing and not focus on you because Becky thinks that Becky's a crab.
See, Joker, you're better with us here to help you.
And like all of a sudden you see Joker like throw up this like giant like black
Milos!
mass.
Milos, we need healing.
Are we still in battle?
No,
I'm gonna run over.
you are out of
What,
battle.
where's the what about the undead guy?
He's not there anymore. Fireflies are floating.
Is his sickle there?
His sickle
Hey, listen.
is there.
I would like
Don't
to
die.
pick up said sickle.
Okay.
It
I'm
may
gonna
be
go over to
cursed,
Joker
but I will
and I'm
pick
gonna
up
be
said
like,
sickle.
listen, don't die. I'm gonna send all these spirits really quick, okay?
Is Bork's dead?
He got his head blown off.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I would like to. What's Bork got? I like to take some of Bork's
I'm just
stuff.
gonna start sending all these creatures.
You might have something that I might need. 'Cause
Yeah.
He had the no.
Marquise,
Oh
I
no,
think
that
you
was my
make a
dad. The
constitution
dad
roll.
had the,
Get
the
outta
dagger
here.
with the bell.
Get!
Okay, fine. I'll run over
Not
and
you!
help
Not
Joe.
you! Not you!
Oh.
Me, Marquies. 10 paces that way. Go!
Oh, okay.
I don't know why you're bothering, but sure, fine.
Because I don't need any more of you running around. At least you're good. These people are evil. They deserve to go to heaven. Question mark. I don't know what it's called. The far plane, yes. There's not a far plane for the bad people. So everybody just gets to go to the same place.
Yeah, it's all
But-
just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a worse experience. I don't know. I'm gonna start sending these people. They go to the close plane. The close plane. Yes.
Dun-dun. Yes. So the battle is over. You see as Ellie starts to do a little dance to send the Fireflies of the Fallen to the far plane. And
Do you want this guy's bells?
I don't think. Oh,
The
yeah. I
Geomancer
guess.
had a bell, right?
Yeah, the Geomancer could have had some cool bells. Yeah, we'll scavenge their body later.
Yeah,
It's fine.
We'll scavenge their bodies, yeah. After we deal with Joker coughing up black licorice or something.
black licorice.
And my mother having a collar on her neck for some
It was
reason.
gone now. She's okay. Are you okay, Miss Queen?
She is kind of slowly gaining consciousness, you see as Sappho is starting to cast some kind of magic to heal her, and Sappho says, "I'm sorry I had to not tell you anything, but when I got here, it seemed like she was under some kind of spell with that collar, and I couldn't break it without fear of that vile man finding out. So,
It's okay, we trust you, son.
Oh.
You're a friend.
and I
We
hope
literally saved her life, so that makes sense that she would, in turn save ours.
I do hope I have been of some assistance here." And she's, you see as Vera's coming around, and she looks up at you, Milos, and she says, "Milos, you're back."
Yeah, I just came back from the capital with the message from everything's just been a weird dream. You're fine.
Don't lie to your
yeah.
mother. Why are you lying to your mother?
She, all of a sudden opens her eyes, and she's like, "Oh." And she, looks at you, Milos, and she's like, You must have found out.
No, it's just you look alike. I'm just guessing. Who is this lady?
Yes. My queen. Do you want me to call you mom?
We have much to speak of, and I do not wish to be. And then all of a sudden she stops and she looks over, and the man that had called himself your father steps over, and you see now as there have been some kind of manacles on his hands that you hadn't noticed before, and they start to deteriorate. And he smiles this big, toothy, Hrothgarian grin, and he immediately picks you and Vera up in this giant hug. And he says, "It's been so long since I've seen you all. I've been trapped here in this nightmare till I could be freed." And he just starts bawling because he is a big softie, just like Milos.
Milos also starts bawling.
Yep,
and just
Vera's
says, "Daddy!"
Vera's just rolling her eyes a little bit, but she pats both of you, and she says, Can we leave, please?"
That sounds great. We do still need to rescue your first parents. Your other parents. I don't know where they were keeping them because we killed everyone who knew.
That's a good point. We saw them on the other side. Perhaps if we head back, they'll be there?
Yeah.
The huge giant crab is scared by the outbursts of emotion.
Oh my gosh.
And skitters off into a corner and rolled a 10 for stealth.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody needs
You're
to
gonna
deal
fight
with
the
that.
crab?
I want to find the crab.
Are you gonna find the crab? What is your passive perception?
It's really low. It's 9.
Is it a 10?
I think 10 is...
Wait, what is that?
Passive perception.
It's 13. Hey.
Yeah, you don't even have to really look for the crab. You watch the crab literally go into corner, back up and try to put its body against the wall.
I'm gonna follow the crab.
You're gonna follow the crab
I'm
around?
gonna go help Joker up.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you okay, buddy?
He's like, "No, I'm..."
Oh no! Oh, my shoes. You're a rich prince. I deserve a new pair of shoes after this.
He just looks up at you as he's doing that dry heave thing.
Okay, here, drink some water.
You giving him your water skin.
Yeah.
He takes giant chugs of it, and then all of a
No,
sudden you
no,
just see
no,
him
no.
and he poops
Oh.
back up into
You're
your water
supposed to
skin.
take small. I dump it up. I need a new water skin now too. Thanks. Here, I tried to support him up so we can walk down.
He's walking kind of hunched over because he's doing the whole
Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Take this cracker, just one cracker. It'll help resolve your stomach.
After all of the crying, and I'm assuming, Asher, you're doing most of the pillaging.
Yeah.
Marquies, are you helping out, or what are you up to?
I mean, I don't know. I was kind of like hanging out. Like,
Just kind of observing what's going on.
yeah, I mean,
I did tell them to wait 10 paces away.
Yeah.
She's
Like,
done
well,
dancing now.
Yeah, I'm done now. You can come back!
I don't really. I mean, I guess I can help check bodies, but
we'll roll for what you guys find here later on in a second here. But you see, and you'll have your time here. But you see now as the older-looking version of Milos, now finally wiping away tears, says, "Yes, let's go home." And he waves his hand, and you see a portal open up, and he says, "Quickly, everyone, let's go home."
Oh, that sounds great. I don't know where that is, but let's go.
Back to the Oasis, of course.
Okay, but
Back to Bronver.
but your parents are somewhere here inside this crystal tower. Your other parents. Not
Don't
you
worry
guys.
about them. They will come as well.
Okay, I believe you. As I just kind of support Joker through the portal.
You all walk through.
Somebody needs to get the crab.
I think that's Din's job.
Crab.
The
Are you riding
crab
the crab?
sees a bright light in the portal and like eye socks go and like skitters over sideways.
I'll jump
You're
on the
much
crab.
too big for
Yes.
the portal, I'm sure.
Ride the crab.
get stuck in the portal.
Oh god. Okay. Well, we'll say for the sake of brevity that you all managed to make it through the portal back to Bronver. You come back to what looks to be an empty throne room. However, all of a sudden a bunch of bodies like rush in, but you immediately recognize them. They are the Resistance and the Albed, mixture of forces from the Albed and the Resistance, as well as some of the Imperial forces.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, the creatures outside, and you see the doctor who like immediately takes Joker from your arms, and she says, "The creatures outside, they begin to just fall."
Oh. Well, he sucked up another demon, so you might need to, like...
Speak of this to no one.
Yeah, I'm telling you because you seem to be his doctor. So, I don't know, slap him upside the head or something for making dumb choices. I don't know.
But she immediately like takes him away, and you see as a familiar giant of a man in dark chocobo plated armor comes up to you all and says, "Very good to see that you all are living yet. Very good."
Thanks, Gregor.
Yes, well, hopefully. What is Giant Crab doing
Oh,
here?
that's Becky.
Why is Becky Giant Crab?
I don't know. I watched her eat a man, so I'm confused.
That is disgusting. See what I tell you about magic being...
It's fine. She's just a crab now.
It's
This
not
is-
fine. She ate man. Does when she turned back, does man stay in her stomach?
I hope not.
That's a great question.
I mean,
Why wouldn't it?
I'm assuming she's digesting it right now, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's still very unnatural.
It's fine. Our cultures are different here,
I feel like it being magic inherently makes it natural, though.
Yeah, giant crabs eat men. Why wouldn't Becky eat a man while she is a giant crab?
But when she turned back, does she not have stomach pain?
I hope not.
Is she not cannibal then?
No, because she ate it when she was a crab.
So wait, what if she eats crab while she's a crab? Is she a cannibal then?
Then she's a cannibal, yeah, for sure.
She's a crabable.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So it seems like things have died down. The creatures that had been stirring outside on the desert have come to a rest, and now everybody is making their way back into the oasis. And you see as all of them come up to Vera, and they're all trying to get her attention. My queen, and she kind of looks confused, and she says, I don't know if I am or not. I mean, technically, Milos did win the battle for succession.
No, I was there. You won. I saw it, right?
I mean, she didn't die. I mean, and she didn't concede necessarily. So,
You
I mean,
didn't
neither of us really won. I
You
mean,
guys won together. If anything, you are equal parts ruler.
This can't be. You know that's true, Milos.
yeah, I know that's true. But I also know that men don't rule our society. I mean, we're not a patriarchy.
And she kind of looks over at your biological father, who you have not asked his name yet.
We don't need to be Zaddy.
He's dead.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it. Don't worry.
But he, they make eye contact for a second, and she says, "It wasn't so many years ago. It was whoever was strongest."
Okay, well, Milos can't stay here and rule because we're trying to, like,
Might
I don't know.
interject, though.
do something. I don't know.
Now, I'm not necessarily familiar with the laws of your land, but I do have some experience on these matters. If I could just ask a few questions. As far as this, we'll say trial goes, the understanding I had was that in order to win or lose, the loser had to be defeated. Is this only by death?
It can be by forfeit as well.
So then, by that right, Milos has still his right to forfeit, allowing you to maintain rule.
Well, I would leave such things to him.
I mean, you've done such a good job taking care of us this long, and we both know I don't want to be king.
She kind of takes you by, like, the mane and just kind of, like, runs her hair through it, and she says, I think you would be a wonderful leader.
You just can't wait to be king now?
Well, I
second
appreciate that, Mother. That feels weird to say. I appreciate your confidence in me.
What?
My giant crab, don't mind me.
I appreciate your confidence in me, but I don't know if my life should be spent here. I mean, I barely started my journeys, and I have all of my friends that expect my help, and who's going to rule the Oasis if I'm gone? I mean, rulers don't leave for long periods of time and just leave the throne vacant. I mean, that's just not how it works.
She kind of
You can have a
slicks.
chancellor.
She kind of slicks back your mane, and she says, "You're our future, my son. So, whatever you choose, will be best for Bromver."
I choose Queen Vera to stay the ruling queen.
You suddenly hear all of the people from Bromver suddenly say, "All hail the queen."
Yeah, I mean, when you're ready to take over the throne, you could just, like, fight her again.
Yes, when I get bored of traveling the lands and seeing the sights of the world, perhaps then I will be tenured enough to take the throne. But until that day, I'm young. I don't want to be tied down. And
Well, don't say that too
obviously,
loudly to your boyfriend. He will be offended. I don't know what his opinions are.
maybe he wants to be king. Maybe he'll be pissed that I turned it down. Who knows?
It's not up to him. He didn't even come to help.
That's true.
Alright, so the entire throne room erupts in All Hail the Queens, and you all see as the queen takes her throne and she says, "But let not this victory be mine alone. Everyone who stood for each other, for Bronver, for the country. Let's salute your bravery as well as," and she motions to you all, "these individuals who risked their lives to make sure that we remain a country free of tyranny."
We really need to come up with a name.
We do. We really do. But until that day, all of us are very humble
Vision Brave.
by the Vision. Yes, we've been called the Vision Braves. Yeah, we'll just go with that for now.
Everybody's like, okay. Yeah, sure.
Until we come up with something better. And the crab.
The crab.
We can call ourselves the Crabs. No, that's not good. That's not a good one.
Oh.
No, that's bad. Bad.
I feel like the crabs would be really bad. Like all that
Oh, yeah.
fur. If the crabs was a spread in the Oasis, like a lot of fur.
You guys are given 3 cheers, hip hip hooray, as we close out of this segment. Thanks for stopping in, guys. We hope you had fun on this little conclusion. Let's see what's going to happen with these guys next time. So, tune in then. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Crab, hooray!
Oh my god.
We had a